Hi, my name is Marley Norton. I'm the lead interaction designer here at the Singapore MIT GAMBIT Game Lab, and I'm talking about CAMAQUEN. I was the embedded staff and product owner for that game. Basically, the research question was looking at conversations in video games. So, currently we have all these different, there's 1,000 different ways to shoot someone in a video game, and just barely any ways to talk to them. And that always struck me as very strange because, talking to people is really hard. You'd think there'd be a lot of groundwork for video games there. And so, for example, 3 common methods you can see currently in video games is, if it's really important and the characters, there's some real dramatic tension there, they remove all the interactivity and turn it into a cutscene. Now it's a movie. We know about movies. We can make the dialogue compelling, but that's kind of lame for a video game. Slightly better than that is sort of like characters as signposts. Imagine your favorite RPG, you're going up to a character, they are telling you some plot-worthy information, you get that, you read it, you walk away. That's, again, not a very satisfying conversation. And then the main standard in terms of interactive conversations is something called dialogue trees, where it's sort of like multiple choice. You walk up to a character, they tell you something, and you can pick, A, B, C, or D to say back to them. Sort of the elementary school model, multiple choice test model of conversation. Again, not very authentic, and and even it's not even so much that I think authenticity is important, but there's got to be more ways to do this. That's only 3. So basically, I was assigned this team of Singaporean and MIT students and told them this, and they heard all about this research. Yes, we're making a game about conversation, and they went like this, and then they went like that, and then they started doing this, and then they went like that, and then they showed me this. This was our very first runnable of CAMAQUEN. Basically, at that point, we had this idea of, they came back to me and they said that they wanted to model emotions in conversation, that a game where you manipulate the emotions of characters, and based on that, the conversation itself changed. So I was so proud of my team. They were so afraid of this research question at first, and then they just went and just took, I thought, a very radical approach. So as you can see in this screenshot, the very basics of this game are already in place. We have 2 characters. They have a personality model sort of going on behind the scenes, which are, getting, their emotional state is changing based on the conversation, and the person can go in there and manipulate the emotions of the characters. As you can see, we actually got some art in. At this point, we were just doing 2 sets of emotions. I believe it was calmness and fear, or bravery and fear. By the next time, we had another 2 sets of emotions, and at this point we decided that was enough, that we weren't actually going to do all 6. And as you can see, we've got some interesting things going on, experimenting with the way words are conveyed based on their font and their speech bubbles, things like that. And then this is the final, which is the game that you can actually play. As you can see, the stat bars have been replaced by little icons. So this tested much better. We have various things going on in the background. some subtle changes based on which sort of ending you're going to get with this game. So I encourage you to play CAMAQUEN and hopefully form your own opinions on it. I know this is a big research question. You may or may not think that we did, that we made good progress on it, but either way, I hope that it gives you something to think about. Thank you.